Hey guys, it's Jaden coming at you. Sorry, when you watch this, it's gonna be posted short as well with the long string of videos I did with my Monday tournament from this last week. I haven't had a chance to upload these yet, so I'm sorry about that. My modem at my house is down again. I seriously need to change my frickin' network. Um, but also, if you probably can just tell from my voice, I'm getting over a cold, so that's why I sound like fucking shit. Before I get into what this video is going to be, which is going to be a deck profile of my personal Genesis. Wow, that didn't even sound good. My personal Genesis deck. Complete random thought. I know it's been a while since I've mentioned this. I've started recently playing my Pokemon games again. I've been had a lot of things that have been crammed up recently. If you would like to trade friend codes, I'm always up for that. Or if you want to trade or battle, please let me know. I'm gonna start playing this quite a bit more now that I finally have some more free time to myself. So just complete random thing there. If you want to trade friend codes, I'd be more than happy to do it. Just send me your friend code. I will reply and I will send you mine back. Now, I did notice that I'm now over 80 subscribers. Thank you so much for that, guys. It's awesome. I'm gonna have a contest here soon. It's gonna depend on a lot of things right now, considering this is now just the holidays and after the holidays, and just a bunch of other things that are going around in my life. I'm not going to get into great detail about that, but I will promise you guys we're going to have one contest soon, and then once we go to over 100 subscribers, I'm going to do something else, something special. Haven't decided what yet, but I will figure something out. Thanks for all your support, guys. It really means a lot. Okay, so let's get into what this deck is, and you're just going to have to forgive my short of breath. Like I said, it's just getting over a cold, so here we go. Starting with grade zeros like normally. The starter, I'm playing Aiming for the Stars Artemis. Now, this is pretty standard for the starters it's kind of like the old Spectral Duke ride chain where when the grade 1 rides this, you're going to get to search the top 7 cards for the grade 1 Artemis and add it to your hand. If another Genesis unit rides it, it slides back. It's pretty basic. For my triggers, I'm playing 4 and 8 critical. And then 4 draw triggers. I would possibly play 5 draw triggers, but I actually only have 4 draw triggers, so I need to get a 5th one. And then 4 heal triggers. So I will probably switch one of those Cyber Tiger critical triggers over to another draw trigger. So, grade 1s. 4 Goddess of Self-Sacrifice Kushinada. Perfect cards. 4 copies of Bowstring of Heaven Artemis, the grade 1. She has a really cool ability. This is why I really like Gen 5 ride chains. Excuse me. If a grade 2 rides her, other than the Artemis grade 2, as long as you still have her in your soul, you get to look at the top 7 cards, and if the correct grade 2 is within those 7 cards, you can superior ride it. So it has a correction into it, which is very nice, because if you're like me and you ever played Spectral Duke or any other of these decks where you had a ride chain and you got to look at the top 7 cards and you missed the grade 2 or the grade 1, to me it always seemed like because the 2 other main ride chain decks that I ever played was Full Moon Tsukiyomi and Spectral Duke, and it always seemed like 45 to 50% of my games, if I ever did get grade locked, the ones that I would get grade stuck on would be the grade 2. And so I really like this ability to where she can give you a second chance to get it. I do really, really like that. For the rest of my grade 1s, I play 3 Battle Maiden Tatsuhime. If she boosts an attack and it when an attack hits a Vanguard during a battle that this unit boosted, you can counterblast 2 and soul charge 3 cards. You're probably only going to use this at most once per game, or you may not use it at all. It's literally there just to have your opponent in the back of their head thinking, how big a soul do I want him to have? You know, so it sometimes can literally force your opponent to guard. And then 2 Witch of Cat's Cumin, when it's called or road, you soul charge 1, and then I play 2 8k vanilla simply to just help out your rear guard column so you can give them a good boost. Grade 2s. 4 copies of Twilight Hunter Artemis. This is a very, very good card, and probably the grade 2 that you, let me rephrase that, the grade 2 you always want to ride, because her ability reads, whenever her attack hits, she will be able to soul charge 2. But if you have the grade 1 in, you'll be able to soul charge 2 more cards. So she will gain a grand total. You will soul charge 4 cards if her attack hits, and you have the grade 1 Artemis in the soul. As well as if the grade 1 is in the soul, she sits at 10k at all times, as long as she's on the Vanguard circle. So that's very good. So this is definitely the grade 2 that you always want to ride, and you want to have bowstring in the soul. Now, before I continue, guys, I need to move this for a second. I need to reach into my box here. I think this is it. Yep. There is a grade 2 I am going to playtest. I haven't decided yet how many of her I'm going to play or what she's going to replace. It's Witch of Ravens Chamomile. It's pretty simple. If she's in the soul and you soul blast her, you can counterblast when she hits the drop zone, and you can superior call her. I do really like this. I haven't decided how I'm going to playtest this yet, but I definitely will. And if I do replace her, I will definitely let you guys know. But for the rest of my grade 2s, other than, for Twilight Hunter, I play 3 Battle Maiden, Izuana, 3 10k vanillas. 2 Battle Maiden, Sayo Hime. If her attack hits a Vanguard, you can counterblast 1 and soul charge 3 cards. And then I play 2 Witch of Owls Paprika. Normally, I do not like these types of cards. Her ability is if she attacks and you have a Vanguard or Rear Guard with the Limit Break skill. Just a little random thought here, guys. We are going to eventually get Rear Guards that have Limit Break. If she swings and she battle besides a unit that has Limit Break, she gains plus 3k, putting her in 11. The only thing that I don't like about Genesis right now is that it doesn't have a 12k attacker. So that's kind of bad, but, you know, oh well. You know, you just gotta... And then my grade 3s. My grade 3 lineup in my Genesis deck is probably something that you have not seen. I play this, before I show you, I play this deck more as just a balanced Toolbox deck. Because Genesis, in my opinion, it will not be at its best until the Angelica stuff comes out down the road. Now, if you were going to play Genesis competitively, I strongly suggest you play Goddess of Luck, Fortuna. That would be my best guess. But my main 2 decks for competition right now are Dragonic Descendant and Alfred Liberator. But I built this deck literally just as Toolbox for fun and just to be extremely versatile and be able to get out of any situations. And with that in mind, the first part of my grade 3s are 3 copies of Battle Deity of the Night Artemis. Since I'm playing the Artemis Ride Chain, you probably guessed I was going to be playing anywhere from 3 to 4 copies of this card. It's just, in my opinion, a very solid Vanguard. This is normally what I want to ride first, so I can get my hand and soul where I want it. Her ability is Limit Break. Soul Blast 3 cards when this unit attacks a Vanguard. If you pay the cost, you can draw 2 cards from your deck and then put 1 card from your hand into the soul, and this unit receives plus 5,000 until the end of battle. And then she also... Whoa, and I'm throwing cards. And she also receives plus 1,000 power as long as Twilight Hunter is in the soul. Twilight Hunter on Artemis. So, very, very good card. I will also tell you ahead of time, I do not play Himiko. I do not play the Break Ride. for two reasons. One, I think Genesis is one of the decks right now that can actually last without it because they generate so much hand advantage. And two, I don't have any except in Japanese, and I couldn't use them in an American tournament anyway. So, that's just me. 2 copies of Eternal Goddess Iwanagahime. I like this card as a good final turn push. Her abilities are Soul Blast 6 to clear off all front row rear guards of your opponents, and Soul Blast 3 to give her 5,000 power until the end phase. Now, both of these abilities are obviously only Vanguard abilities, but the reason I play 2 is that allows me to damage check 1, because she is generally what I want to ride into if I can't get my next one to try and win the game. Or, at worst case scenario, she's a sweet 11k rear guard. Some people say, well, why don't you just play Saffron then? She gains 2k when she attacks on the rear guard, so she'd be 12k. But this is 11k continuously. I do like that a little bit better. So that's just that. And then for my final grade 2, 2 copies of Goddess of Good Luck Fortuna. Her ability is probably, she's probably also the most popular Genesis boss monster, at least currently in the American meta, simply because of her Limit Break skill. Limit Break, Soul Blast 3. When this unit's drive check reveals a grade 1 or greater Genesis, you may pay the cost. If you do, put that revealed card from your drive check into the drop zone and perform an additional drive check. Now, all that simply means is it's kind of like a wild card. Say you need 2 triggers to pass. You hit a draw trigger for your first one. You're going to give the 5,000 to Fortuna, then draw a card, and then you say your second check is just not a trigger. You can use her ability to Soul Blast 3 and do it again. So that's all simply this is. It is a very good card to apply pressure. Gives you another check at hitting a trigger. It's just very, very good. And then also, like Iwanagahime, she has an ability where if you want to Soul Blast 3 cards, you can give her plus 5,000 until the end phase. So this is my Genesis deck. It's not a Fortuna build. It's not an Artemis build. It's just a Genesis deck. I have play tested this only with my friends. I've only played it a grand total of 2 times. So. And it seemed to work out pretty good in those 2 games, but that's by no stretch, determining whether the decks would be successful or not. I just thought this was a different spin to put on Genesis, because to be honest, guys, I did not have any intention of building Genesis until the Angelica stuff came out. I was just going to simply pick up my Perfect Guards and just a couple other things that I was going to be interested in maybe playing in the deck. And that's about it. I decided to give this deck a try, So, here we go. Here's the build. Feel free to comment on it. Like I said, this was literally just, I guess if you wanted a name for this deck, I think it would be Genesis deck, because like I told you, I play 3 different grade 3s in the deck, so that can be a really good boss. So, it's literally just a toolbox deck. That's the best kind of definition I can give you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed maybe another spin off Genesis, even though I don't know much about Genesis yet. But anyway, guys, feel free to share your comments in the comment section below. I'd love to hear them. Because like I said, I wasn't planning on playing Genesis until Angelica came out. I even have my Angelica deck list written out already, but this was just something I did for fun, so I hope you guys like it. I hope you enjoyed the uniqueness of it. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you have any other ideas for the deck, I'd be more than willing to listen to them. Also, guys, I hope you're enjoying all the matches that I've been posting recently. I've been saying for a long time I was going to get those up for you guys, and I just hadn't. So I finally am starting to post matches for you guys, and I'm going to try and do it at least a couple every time I'm at my locals. So I hope you guys are enjoying those. And I guess that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up the deck profile and the announcements video, I guess this would be, since it's been so long. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you all had a happy New Year's. And looking forward to another good one with you guys here on YouTube. Thanks for watching, guys.